Okay, hi, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. This video is going to be an updated fitness journey video. This was the very first video I ever recorded on my YouTube channel, which is crazy because that was like a year and a half ago, I think. But I get a lot of messages on Instagram and stuff, and honestly, people just ask me like how I got through things, or they're going through a certain thing in their fitness journey and they were wondering like wanting advice. And honestly, a lot of the questions that I've realized are things I've personally been through, and I just like have never shared and never helped people. And I feel like the things I'm going through and the things that other girls are asking me about, a lot of people go through. And so I just kind of want to like, I guess, touch up on like the different difficulties in my fitness journey and like where I'm at now and how I got to where I am, because quite honestly, I've never felt more balanced within my like life and my fitness life, and just like the journey of being like living a fit, active lifestyle. I guess I really promote obviously being healthy, working out, moving your body, getting into the gym, just any movement. Like I promote that obviously. So I just like want to share, I guess, how it's been for me and try to give advice to anybody who needs it, because I know not everyone is at the best point in their fitness journey, and I know some people are just starting, some people are in a rough patch, some people are doing great. Like there's just all sorts of different like points that I've been at in mine, and so I'm just gonna kind of go through it with you guys. Okay, and I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long, but I'm just really gonna take you through from the beginning to where I am now, but go into more detail than I ever have, I guess. But like my fitness journey definitely started back in like freshman year of high school. I was always an athlete, like I've mentioned before, but I never like understood nutrition, and I never understood the point and like how to optimize your fitness and optimize your health and just how it all correlated. It just never like occurred to me, I guess, until about freshman year. And honestly, freshman year I was very undereducated on everything. I just knew the basics, and I just kind of assumed that being skinny and looking thin and fit meant you were healthy, and it's really quite honestly not. And I think that's a huge misconception with fitness, is like the leaner you are, the healthier you are, and that is not at all true, because a lot of times when you are leaner and you look healthier, your mental health can lack on the other end. Not all the time, like I'm not like specifying, but I just know from a lot of people that I've talked to and from my experience that was the case. And what I mean by that is kind of just when you put all of your energy into working out every single day and being so particular about what you eat, you kind of start to turn away other things that may throw you off track, such as going out with friends and going to dinners with your friends and just little things like that. Like you won't even notice it. At least I didn't. I know a lot of other people didn't. But it's like kind of sad, quite honestly, because a lot of things I felt like I missed out on because I was like, no, I need to go to the gym. Like I need to work out, and which is great. Like I always advocate going to the gym, but I also am now advocating more of balance, because I just think it can get so, you can get so obsessed with going to the gym, and you can get so obsessed with hitting your macros and all these sorts of things. And I understand like you won't reach your goals necessarily if you're not always doing that, but then again, you're not going to reach your, at least I saw like it made a like it hindered my progress when I was so obsessed with it, because I just never had that balance. And so when I did say I missed the day of the gym, I missed like 3, because I was like, oh my god, a break. Like I like take a break, and I'm like, holy crap, like I haven't had a break in forever. And then I would take like a 3-day break, which I didn't need. I just needed 1 day. And eating, like I would have like a few M&Ms or something, and then the rest of the day I would just eat crap, because I was like, oh, I already ate bad, whatever, it's a cheat day now. Like no, you can just have a bad snack. You don't have to turn your whole day into a cheat day. And for some people, cheat days work and it helps them balance, but for me it didn't. And that's something I've never really talked about either. I honestly, I eat 80% healthy, 20% I don't. Like I eat french fries, I eat sweets, I eat this and that. Like I eat everything other people do. I just try to portions. It's all about portions. You can have a little bit of everything, just don't go overboard. It's not going to hinder your progress. But like I said, if you eat perfect every single day and then you eat bad, like it's so hard to not just keep craving the bad food. So I just think finding a balance early on is really important, and I wish I would have, and I wish I would have understood the importance of balance. But that's kind of like the beginning of my fitness journey. I think for probably the first 2 years I was very strict about working out, and like it even got to the point where like if I missed a day of the gym, like I couldn't do it. Like I had to work out like 5 or 6 days a week. And now like I still do, but I don't feel like I have to, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll get more into now later. But for the first 2 years, that's when I started my Instagram account, and I really fell in love with like cooking and recipes and eating healthy. And I really probably about junior year, I would say, junior, senior year. So the first 2 years I was very like strict. I got really lean. I thought I was doing great. Everyone was asking me what I was doing, and I was like, oh, like eating healthy, and I just wasn't eating enough, and I wasn't resting enough. Like I was playing 3 sports, I was exercising on my days off. Like I just never took a break ever, and that's not healthy, honestly. But I started to learn more about balance as I got older, obviously, and so probably junior, senior year is when I really got into fitness. But like I actually started to understand fitness, and I understand the gym better, which was really important, because before I was more of just an athlete. Like I'd go to practices, and like I trained for track, I played volleyball, like I'd go to practice, but then I'd also just go to the gym and just run, and I would just do cardio. I didn't understand the importance of lifting, even though I did in sports. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so it was junior, senior year, I got into more like gym classes where I learned how to lift better, and I learned how to piece workouts together, and I started to like really appreciate working out. And so that's when I got on a really like routine workout schedule, where it wasn't like I didn't have any practices. I was no longer really an athlete. I just ran track in the spring. So I was at the gym all the other days. I was working out. I had a job. I started to have like a social life in school, and it was just a lot. I was really busy, but I was very determined, and I was really into fitness and eating healthy. And honestly, throughout this time, like I can't even tell you the amount of diets and different trends that I tried to like do, I guess. Like I went vegetarian one time for Lent. That didn't go well. Like I got no protein in, but at that point I didn't realize the importance of protein. I cut out carbs one time. I didn't eat carbs. I started tracking. Like I tried all these things to see what would work for me, and just none of them stuck. Like I did intermittent fasting for like 8 months. Oh my god, I did that for so long. So I would go to school in the mornings. I obviously wouldn't eat until like 1 o'clock, because then I would go to school and I had an open block in between my classes, and I'd go to Orange Theory and I'd work out fasted, and then I would go home and eat at like 1:32, and then go back to school, and then go to track practice. Like that is insane to me. Like I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but like you live and you learn. And this is me telling you, like live a balanced life. Like don't do that. Don't. I did not notice any progress from doing that at all. I did not. And so that was that. And then I don't know, I was working out a lot, and I did not give myself a break, and that just didn't go well. And I think senior year is when it really started to tack onto me of like, holy shit, because I was focusing more on fitness, and I was focusing less on the importance of diet and health and that kind of part of it. I was thinking like, if I work out and I do all this and all this, like if I eat that, it's okay, because my diets, obviously I just couldn't find anything that stuck. It was really frustrating. I guess fast forward to last year, I was in college, and I guess that summer and going into college even too, I was really nervous about like the freshman 15 and like how my life was going to change in college, because I was in such a routine at home, because like I would go to the gym. I worked out every day that summer, you know, like your 5 days a week, 6 days a week, whatever, at my gym. And then what I would eat, like I really got into making like healthy desserts and posting like fun, healthy dupe recipes for stuff. And I think I started to understand more of the importance of nutrition. And at that point I was just eating like intuitively, I would say. But I noticed more of like, if I want to eat something unhealthy, like I just make a healthy version, and it satisfied me, and it totally did. I still eat similar to that way now, but working out, I just kind of just worked out. Like I didn't use it. I just did it more as like, I have to go to the gym. Like I have to go work out. I have to work out. I didn't see it as like I get to go to the gym, if that makes any sense. And there's a huge difference between those two things. And I think that really shaped that whole year of fitness for me, because I was in college, and that's a hard transition, especially when you're very into fitness and health and you have a routine. Like I'm a very scheduled routine person, and going into college I was like really nervous about it. And honestly it was fine, but it was really difficult to focus on fitness because I was so tired after class. I didn't have a gym buddy, so it was always me alone with all these college students in the gym, and I was so intimidated. I really was. I like found ways to not be, and like I did share those with you, but it's still like in the back of my head, like I was intimidated by it, whatever. So I obviously went to Iowa until the end of first semester last year, so like right before 2020 started. And I moved home, and that is really when everything started to go uphill from there. I wasn't in like the worst spot ever. Like obviously I feel like I just kind of did a lot of up and down, but when I moved home, I I think I just like matured, and I really grew out of the whole phase of like, I need to look amazing, like I need to do what all these other girls are doing, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I really like reflected on myself. I would say like this past year has been, 2020 has been a freaking year. Like, let me, like, y'all know, we've already, I don't even need to discuss that, but I like really had time to reflect, and I really feel like I matured and learned a lot about myself. And I don't know what it was, I don't know how it clicked, I really don't, but it did. And I moved home, and I think just overall being happier with where I was. Like, I loved being at high school. High school wasn't awful for me, but it just like, once you graduate, you'll really understand and appreciate like being out of there, I guess, because you can just surround yourself by the people you choose to surround yourself with and really do things for yourself. So I did that, moved home, started working, and really just got onto a good routine. I was busy, I was working hard, I was going back to my home gym that made me feel so much more comfortable, and I was excited to go to the gym. And I really just grinded out my workouts. I was really busy, like I got a job, and so I had class all day, and then I would work at night. So my only time to work out was in the mornings, which was fine. Like, that's just what you got to do sometimes, like if you want to prioritize your fitness, which I highly recommend. Like, scheduling it in is what I always tell people when they're like, how do you stay motivated? I just schedule it into my day, and I did. And I was waking up at 5 a.m. like at 4 to 5 times a week and going to the gym, and I felt great. Like, I was really seeing progress in my body because I was lifting, I was doing cardio, like the right kind of cardio, like at the, like with my workouts, and I just felt really good. And then all of a sudden COVID hit, and I was like, oh my god, like no freaking gym, what do I do? Like, I was so stressed out because I felt so good, I was doing so good. And so I was like, all right, like I need to like focus on nutrition if I'm not gonna be able to kill the gym, because I have equipment at home. But I was like, I didn't trust myself with that. I was like, I'm still gonna get off track. Like, I was so stressed. So I started tracking macros, because I'm like, if I can control my diet, like I'll be fine, because diet is a lot of it. And I did that for a while, and it's just a lot of work, and it's just, for me and my lifestyle, like it just doesn't work. Like, tracking is, I don't know, maybe it works for you. Nothing against it. Like, if you really want to see results, I feel like cutting or bulking, like that is the way to do it. But if you just want to maintenance and maintain your life, and that's kind of what I wanted to do, I just stopped tracking, and I really got into workouts. And that is kind of where I birthed the idea to do my bodyweight workout program. And so I really got into that kind of working out, because I couldn't lift heavy like I was at the gym. I had like little dumbbells and just some few things at my house, but I was like, my body weight can be the equipment that I need. And I really got into that all during like the lockdown when the gyms were closed, and I started that, and that really like ignited like fitness for me. I think being able to share it with people and help motivate other people made me appreciate fitness. And I guess I think that's what really transitioned my appreciation for the gym too, when they opened back up, because I was like, oh my god, like I don't have to go to the gym, I get to go to the gym. Like, it's really all about perspective, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh my god, this is getting so deep. But it's really just about the perspective that you look at things. And now at this point, I mean, that was what, they opened back up in May maybe, I don't even know, it's such a blur. I have no idea when the gyms opened back up. I just remember being so excited to get back in the gym, and I was still filming my bodyweight workouts, and I just loved fitness, like really fully invested in it. But it was an appreciation. And then wow, the lighting's changing so much, I'm so sorry, it's really cloudy out. Anyway, fitness, or my nutrition wise, all summer, like I was just like going to the Ozarks, I was going to friends, like working, very very busy summer. Like, I think I worked 2 or 3 jobs. I was gone a lot of the weekends with friends, and I just was so busy. Tracking just didn't work, it really didn't. So that's when I really, I think, let myself I didn't let myself go and just eat like crap, but I didn't like stress about, oh my god, I'm gonna be gone the weekend, I'm not gonna be in my gym, I'm not gonna be cooking up what I need. Like, I just went and I just did the best I could. I would do little body weight workouts. When, say, we were at the lake, I would do them in like the bedroom before I got up for the morning, 20 minutes. Or I'd go on long walks, or when we go out to eat, like I would get what I wanted, but I would make it healthier. Like, I would do what made my body feel good. And I think that's the importance with nutrition, is not like looking at food of like, oh, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. It's like, I can eat that and I can eat that, and that's gonna make me feel good. And it's just, it's the maturing and like realizing how to properly like view food and view nutrition. And I think that's just really important. I don't know if any of this is like making sense and going in order, but in my head it is kind of, I don't know. But I think that this past summer, so like summer of 2020, is really when I just kind of de-stressed about everything and just let things happen. And I did the best I could, and I felt the best. I honestly really did feel good all summer. And fast forward to now, like first like fall of 2020, I think is when I really just like sat down and I started thinking about like how far I've come and all the things I've been through, because people started asking me about it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Because I guess when I get the DMs of people being like, I am killing it in the gym, I'm killing it in my nutrition, like I'm doing almost too good, she's like, other things are lacking. And I totally get that, because that was me in high school, like 100%. And my heart just like hurts for those people, because like they're doing so well and they feel so good, but like I just don't think some people understand like that there's like another end to it. Like you still aren't fulfilled by that, and it's just, it's so hard to find like a balance, like a win-win, because people think like, oh, eats perfect, works out perfect, and then there's like those people who eat like crap and don't work out, and they're like, I want to be like that. But when you're at this point, you want to be somewhere in the middle, you want to be balanced, I guess, and you just want to feel the best you can. And I just think finding your balance is important, because everyone's is going to be different. Some people probably can do great up here and great going to the gym every single day, eating perfect every single day. They're very independent, they're focused on themselves. Like some people need that, but I think some people, like at least for me, I can't do that. I can't, that's like something I can't maintain. And I guess accepting the fact that I'm not the leanest I've ever been. Heck no. Like I'm not, I feel like I'm the strongest I've ever been. I feel like I'm mentally the strongest too. And I feel like my balance in relationship with food is the best it's ever been. I just overall don't want people to think that like anyone has had it figured out. Everyone that I've talked to and everybody I know has struggled with different things here and there, and food and fitness, like it is mentally, like it's tough, especially not even just for girls, but girls and guys. Like it's hard, like it's your body, and it's your body, like your image and your self-esteem and your health and your mental health, and like it all just correlates in such a way that we're lucky, I guess, if you really are in health and fitness, because you can really like impact and change like your life, I guess, really simply, I guess, if you're into that. Because I just think happiness really revolves around feeling good and being healthy. At least for me, like I was just in the happiest when I feel good. But I guess the way like people look and like perceive themselves or like give themselves off isn't necessarily always how they feel on the inside. And I think that's really important, to not compare yourself to people, because again, in high school I would follow accounts that were like, they're so fit and they ate so perfect and they were so healthy, and I was like, I want to be like that. And then I was like that, and it wasn't like it wasn't maintainable, it wasn't how I wanted to be. And I just never want people to view me as somebody who like eats perfect. And everyone always asks me like, what do you eat, what do you do? Like it's not perfect, and I don't want to promote that and make you guys think that I eat perfect and I don't know. I just, the more mature I got and the more educated, oh, I guess I didn't even put this in there, but like the last, like from summer to now, I studied to get my CPT, so my certified personal trainer like certificate. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm like, I've studied it. I'm in a wellness class, I'm in a nutrition class, like I'm so much more educated on everything. And I think that's also very important. So if you ever like have questions, reach out to me, I would love to help. But I also recommend like educating yourself on things, because when you know the facts up here, it makes more sense and it's way easier to understand. And I feel like just word vomit, and this is why when people DM me, I'm like, I just need to talk to you, but like I have so much to say, and like I don't know, I'm just trying to like get this out there the best way I can. I hope this is making sense to somebody. I don't know. But I should have like scripted this out. I didn't. Anyway, I just really hope that everyone, I guess, understands they're on a journey, and they're probably gonna have moments where they think they're doing amazing, but you need to understand what's maintainable and what is healthy for you, because everybody is different. Like some people are bodybuilders, some people are power lifters, some people are runners, some people are lifters, some people are like me, like do a little mix of everything, like whatever works for you. And I don't know, I guess just being able to be educated, and it'll change your perspective, honestly. So I don't even know how to wrap this up, quite honestly. Like I'm just like word vomiting and I'm just kind of saying what's on my mind, but I feel like I have had so much to say and I just never have, and I don't know why. But I'm glad I filmed this video, and if you guys have any questions, never hesitate to message me on Instagram at chloetrca or at chlochlosfit, or literally comment below. Like, I will send you straight up like full paragraphs. Like, I just like love helping people in this way, because I guess I would have reached out to people or even noticed what I was going through. Like, I think I was just so oblivious. Like, I had my blinders on and I didn't know what was going on until I was beyond it, and then I look back and I'm like, oh my god, you know. But anyway, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't think you're alone. Like, I probably went through it. Honestly, I feel like I've been through everything. Not everything, but a lot of things. And yeah, this is just a little different perspective of my fitness journey, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like I haven't sat down in front of a camera in so long, so this is refreshing, and I love you guys, and thank you for watching and supporting. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully there's one soon, because I'm kind of back on the YouTube train, if you haven't noticed. So